If you looked at that $250 annual fee and you was like $250, it's safe to say you might not be the target audience for American Express's Gold Card. And I say that out of love. It's just like the Gold Card comes with so many benefits that if you're not seeing the value, you probably don't need the card, or you probably don't spend enough to get the card. My name is Kayla, and I am going to be reviewing and giving you kind of a summary of the American Express Gold Card and maybe helping you decide that it might not be for you. So the American Express Gold Card comes at a fee of $250, which to a lot of people is outrageous, and that is because they simply would not be spending enough money to see a value of the card. For example, I have an American Express Gold Sky Miles card, which in the past year I have been able to take 5 trips, all paid for. My flight was paid for all 5 trips because of I spent so much money on the Sky Miles card, so all the trips are free. That's the kind of value you'll be getting from your American Express Gold Card, including hotels. You also get statement credits when you do a 2-night minimum stay at some of their hotel collections. That's the kind of value you're getting, and I think if you're spending enough money to get all those points, you definitely will see the value is worth the $250 annual fee. And a quick tip is, if you are considering to get this card, make sure you go on the American Express website a couple times, maybe like once a day, and just scroll around and click on the Gold Card and look around, because what this does will let American Express know that you are interested in the card, and then they will start to give you specific offers. Like maybe they'll offer you 75,000 bonus points with a 0% APR. If you go on the website, if it's just offering you 60,000 membership points, that's not a good offer. Do not get the 60,000 membership point offer, because you can get way higher. You can get 90,000 bonus points, you can get 75,000 bonus points. I just got approved for my card with a 100,000 point welcome bonus, which I got that offer because I already have American Express cards and it was in my offers. Like when you get your American Express card, they'll have a section where you have offers that you can scroll through, and that's where my bonus was. I have never heard of anyone getting 100,000 membership point bonus. So definitely make sure you're spending some time on that website, on the Gold Card landing page, and make sure you let American Express know, I'm interested in this card and you want your points. So that brings me to the next point, which is if you can't meet the $4,000 spend in 6 months to get your bonus points, do not get the card. The card is going to be so much better. It's going to be so much, you're going to enjoy the card so much more when you get your bonus points. But if you can't spend $4,000 in 6 months, don't get the card, because it's a waste. If you have a bunch of credit cards that you have to spend money on for them to be worth it as well, like let's say you have 2 other cards that you need to have a welcome bonus for, or you have 2 other cards, or you just don't spend a lot of money in general, your benefits are not going to outweigh that annual fee. So if you're only spending $500 a month and you're only getting 2,000 bonus points a month, I'm not saying that's not worth it. You just have to sit down and ask yourself, do I really want to pay $250 a year for 2,000 bonus points, which might not even get me a free trip at the end of the year? So that's something to think about. Another thing I want to bring to your attention is, so how it works when I spoke to the American Express representative, you are expected to pay your Gold Card in full every single month, but they do give you the option to enroll in pay over time. And with pay over time, you are given 10,000 bonus points once you enroll. Now, you can still enroll with pay over time and not use it. So you can still get those 10,000 bonus points but not pay your bill over time. You can totally still pay your bill in full, and it's recommended that you do, especially if you have those aggressive high interest rates starting out. If you get 0% APR, what you do with your card is your business, but I always obviously recommend paying your bill in full. This is definitely not the card where you want to be racking up debt and carrying a balance, especially high balances, because the interest rates are ridiculous. And with this card, there are no preset spending limits. So when you first get your card, if you have more than one American Express card, you'll notice in the app how it tells you your available balance, your available credit. When you get the Gold Card in that app, it'll say no available spending limit. So what it does is it flexes with your spending limit. So let's say you're spending $5,000 a month, American Express will notice that, and it'll give you a limit near that amount. If you're only spending $100 a month, your credit limit is going to be much lower, because American Express sees your spending habits. And I'm also going to give you 2 alternatives. So if you are looking at the Gold Card, but you're like, you know what, the annual fee is a lot, I really only spend about $500 a month, or most of my spend is on gas instead of groceries, which you don't get any extra bonus points for spending money on gas, you might want to consider getting the Hilton card, which they do have 3 Hilton cards available. 1 Hilton card does not have any annual fee, and you can also get the Blue Sky Miles card, which also does not have an annual fee, but you can also maximize your spend there. So you have 2 cards now, but they don't have annual fees, and the welcome bonus offer is much lower. So you might only have to spend about not 6,000. You might only have to spend about 3,000 in 6 months versus that 4,000. Plus, you're saving money on annual fees, but still getting crazy bonus points and still being able to rack up Sky Miles. So you're still getting that free travel but just in a different way. You might have to be a little bit creative with it. So if that gold card is not everything you wanted it to be, it doesn't really fit your lifestyle, but you're still looking for that free travel, definitely check out the American Express Hilton card and American Express Sky Miles card. I will leave my links in the description box for all of the cards that I have, and even if you don't want one of the cards that I have, you can still click on the link and choose which card you want. So definitely check out those. And in case you are unaware of all the benefits of American Express Gold Card, I'm just going to run through them really quickly. So you get 4 times the points at restaurants, which is amazing. I'm someone who loves going out to eat. I probably go out to eat at least once a week. I spend money on groceries. And here's the thing about American Express Gold Cards. You can, once you're approved, you can get extra cards for like your family or whatever. So I live with my mother, so I got an extra gold card for her, so it has her name on it and everything. So when she's doing the grocery shopping for the family, she can use my gold card and get 4 times the bonus points. She personally didn't want an American Express card right now, so it's not like I'm like stealing or cheating her. It just works out for the family. And then you get 3 times the points on flights when you book directly with the airlines or American Express Travel, and you get 1 time the point on all eligible purchases. You also get $120 in dining credits with their partners, so that's Grubhub, Goldbelly, Shake Shack, Cheesecake Factory, Wine.com. You also get $120 in Uber Cash to dine or ride. You can get $10 statement credits once you book your Uber, or once you spend that money on Uber Eats. They issue you a statement credit of $10 every single month. It's really helpful if you don't have a car or if you eat out a lot or order out a lot. So either way, the American Express card does come with a lot of benefits, but at the end of the day, that $240 annually of credits that they give you for eating should not be your only reason for getting the card. At the end of the day, you should be utilizing all the amazing bonus points that they're giving you, and you should be able to earn a set amount of bonus points that will make the card worth it for you, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, you're a legal adult, you can do what you would like to do. I just hope that you take all the information, watch as many videos as possible, and although we all really say the same thing, but I think my perspective is a little different. People will say, yeah, you can get the $120 in dining credits and $120 in Uber Cash, and you only have to pay $10 a year for the card, technically, right? But wouldn't you want to enjoy the free trips? Or else, who cares about the annual fee and get the Hilton card and the Sky Miles card? So that's just my personal opinion on it. I hope this video was helpful and that it like helps someone with their decision, and I'll see you guys in the next one.